Generally, you like to leave detail in it to the end, but I think that in this particular case for me, I like doing the eyes so I know where the rest of the forehead is going to go. It is kind of different because I've carved the forehead and then I put the eye in, and that's not good enough. But before we get started, let me get a smaller number 9 because I want to go a little deeper here. I want to get really deep here because the eyeball is supposed to be round. Really deep. That was one of the things I had to do when I started beginning wood carving for students, is I had to relearn myself with the knife alone. Because you don't want students to purchase all the chisels and tools on their first classes and then they decide not to be in wood carving anymore. Come across this way. There we go. All right, let's get that eye line back in. Now this particular eye, so you got to do this so you can see it. Here's the center. Now you can measure this out with any kind of measuring device, but of course, generally speaking, the distance between here and here, which is the inner part of the eye, is the same between here and here, here to here to here, here to the end. But I'm going to make him a little more comical, put the eyes a little closer. The other eye end is going to come over here. Bring it upside down. Will that help to make sure? All right, so now the eye, the general eye, where's a general piece of wood here? Piece of paper. Is that, of course, the general eye is something like you come up and then you slowly come down. This is where the nose is. And then you go slowly this way and then up this way. But he's going to have quite a bit of, it's going to be pretty wide. So we want a larger eye, a wider eye. We still want to start kind of shell and then kind of come up like this. And then the bottom is still a little wider, but kind of come up like this. Does that look pretty wide? Does it look pretty high? Well, see, the thing too is what we're going to do with the eye is we're going to show more white. And of course, there's more white, there's more excitement, there's more shock. So as long as the iris will be in there, let's make it just a little, let's throw caution to the wind here and make it a little. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. Choose as you will. And again, bear with me. This is like the second one I've done. So it's kind of fun to do something that you've never done before. Come up with some new design. Kind of come sharp down and then kind of come up a little bit. Now, does that look? Let me look at it. I think one might be a little wider than the other, but if you ever notice, I mean, the thing, it is true that you look at everybody's eye, straight at them. One eye is wider than the other. I like to try to make it as perfect as possible and then just leave that fact to my carving if it happens to turn out that way. Okay, now what we're going to do is take the knife and we're going to draw straight down what you just penciled in. Straight down. And it's be kind of firm, not too deep. I would say about, what, 1/16 of an inch? 1/8 of an inch, rather, pardon me. Straight down. Straight. I would like to do this in one fluid motion, but sometimes it's not possible if you got to stop, reposition. I just don't want to swipe and cut something off I shouldn't. Then what we want to do is we want to just dig a little deeper on the corners of the eye. And then we want to chip that out. Put the knife going this way. Chip that out. Same with this side. Now you could do one eye at a time, but I like to do one position at a time, so I don't have to keep going back and forth with my block of wood. Should, favorite word, come out of there. Now, remember, this is a ball, so what we're going to do is we're going to round this out. This being caricature, you probably hear other people say, carving the eye, is that you want to start from the, I think it's, yeah, from the bottom up, and then from the top down, because what it will do is that it will bring the ball higher in the eye socket. I mean, it doesn't matter too much right now as a caricature, but let's just go ahead and do that. The eye is more up than it is down towards the cheek. Okay, let's, on the other side here, on the top. Did do that too? I think I did. And again, there's going to be a lot of cleaning up to do. Sometimes I get carried away with cleaning up before I get the main thing done. Okay, there's the eye. Now I want to clean out, do a little bit of cleanup here. This is going to be difficult here. Okay, then while I have the knife, you could use the chisel, a small number 9, but I'd like to put the bottom eyelid in by scooping. I can use a small number 9. scoop with the tip. And it's got to be a sharp knife. You don't want to take something off that you ought not to, but I'm kind of having a little odd feeling being this is a dried chippy piece of wood. Where's my there's a smaller chisel, just to clean it out a little bit. Then I want to take a V-tool. V-tool, where are you? There you are. And just come around for the eyelid. And we want the eyelid to be just a little farther up than you would normally. Put it just a little bit up. Kind of adds to the surprise. And again, it's going to come out as the we're going to have the eyebrow a little higher. So now I know where the eye is. I want to clean this a little bit. Now he looks a little angry right now. I don't want him too angry. You want to kind of V up a little bit. In other words, have it come up this way and come up. That's going to be kind of difficult to do with this wood. There, so you're getting a little in like we want. Now this, like I said, I'm going to put the eyebrow up here. I think that might be a little too high. Let me get my pencil here to figure this out. It might be a little, maybe just a little bit right there. And what we want to do is, where I just marked, we want that to be the highest point. So we're going to, again, you can use your chisels carefully. Don't knock that eyeball out of there. Let's get the chisel. Let's get Senior Chisel here. Even though it is a little chippy with this wood. Be careful here. Around the eye, be careful. See the eyebrow coming out. Let's go in the other direction.